Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the fridge. On the menu tonight is World of Tanks. What we're looking at tonight is the FV217 Badger. This is the replacement for the current British Tier 10 tank destroyer, the FV215B183, also known as the Death Star. We'll follow the usual format, look at the basic numbers, watch some gameplay, and I'll finish up with a summary. Starting with the Ordnance Quick Firing 123mm Mark I, we find some nice numbers. 480 damage per shot, with a quick reload of just 7.77 seconds. This gives a base DPM of just over 3700, which is the highest of the TDs, the closest being the Thor Wedge at less than 3500. Penetration is low at only 272mm. Accuracy, however, is great, with 0.29 and a class-leading aim time of 1.63. Gun constraints in the casemate style TD are good, at 15 degrees each side of centre, with a gun traverse speed of 16.69 degrees per second. Depression and elevation are a generous 10 degrees down and 20 up, giving it the most elevation and losing out on depression by only 1 degree to the 103B. Looking at the armour, it is solid, very solid, 355mm on the front. The sides are no tissue paper either, at a still solid 101mm. The rear is very soft, with only 38mm, enough to keep out a stiff breeze. I had a look at this tank on Armour Viewer, and the engine deck is basically sheet metal at a mere 17mm. You take a direct hit from artillery on that and it will penetrate. The mobility of this vehicle is where things come up short. Top speed is only 30 km an hour with a rather British 12 in reverse. Hull traverse, which is essential in a casemate TD, is slowest of the bunch at 22.95 degrees per second. You get 950 horsepower to move around a 65 tonne tank, which is not too bad, putting it somewhere between the 268 and the E4. When it comes time to hide this thing in a bush, the Brit is looking fairly good, with a camo rating that puts it just behind the 263 in terms of stealthiness. View range for a TD is pretty good, with 390 metres out of the box. As for my thoughts on this tank, it doesn't play as well as it should. The gun doesn't seem to want to shoot straight at extreme range, and the limited mobility is a serious problem. Minor mistakes can lead to instant death. I do, however, see some limited usefulness for this tank in clan combat given the right situations. A couple of these, put in the right position by a switched on commander, can make for a devastating ambush. However, this is a one-trick pony. If they're caught out of position or targeted by artillery, they're going to get shredded. Personally, this tank doesn't suit me. I can see this TD being quite deadly in the right hands, however, so treat them with respect when you see them on the battlefield. With the right crew and equipment, these things punch out over 4500 DPM. Thank you once again for joining me in the fridge. Please punch the like and subscribe buttons, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you again soon.